So I went to church today and I was meditating because it's been a month since my surgery. And so many other women are going to go through the same thing I did. I remember when they told me, also with the phone, when they called me and said, you need to come in. And I said, nope, I'm not going to come in. Have the doctor call me and tell me my results. And the nurse called me back an hour later, and then I guess the doctor said you could tell her. And he told me, I'm so sorry to tell you, you have breast cancer. And they told me on the phone. I didn't cry. My kids did. Both of my kids were crying. My husband cried. My mom cried. And I didn't cry. I just stood there. I don't know. Suck it in. Let it sink in. I mean, my sister passed away of breast cancer. She was 35 when she passed away. She had like 6 years, 6 or 7 years of suffering, of remission, and then it came back to her and all that good stuff. And I was just thinking, because I never thought I would be in that position. I never thought that I will have to go to doctor's office and actually fill out breast cancer or go check on the breast cancer. So it was really, really hard. So when I was told, I didn't cry. Doesn't mean I didn't cry later on. The most thing I felt with the surgery, first of all, I never felt a lump. I found this with God's grace, that He helped me find it, because I just went out of like a routine. So it's not like I went in there thinking, oh my God, I have a lump and is it bad, is it good? No, I went there with soft breast. You cannot feel anything. There was literally, I didn't feel anything bad in my body. And it was like they took the rug from underneath and just wow. And I felt hard. I just wasn't expecting it. My life was pretty perfect. Pretty perfect when this all came out. And I would remember that I would take a shower, and that's when I have a lot of encounters with God in the shower. Why? Well, you're cleansing your body when you're taking a shower. You're cleaning your body, your soul. You get the soap and you come out smelling so clean out of the shower. And if you talk to God in that time, and this is just me, doesn't mean, this is my experience, not anybody else. For me, when I'm taking a shower, if I talk to God, there's a connection there. There really is. And we'll think about the surgery and what they were going to do. I was going to have a double mastectomy with reconstruction, right? So who wants to go to surgery like that? Who wants to go for that, I remember thinking, but I'm perfect. Like, I don't feel anything. Like, why? And I knew in my heart that I will be in so much pain. I just knew I was going to be in pain. And I thought that I would go into the doctor and they would be like, okay, so you have cancer. It's my surgeon, which is Dr. Cohen, which he is. He is amazing. And he's in Woodbridge and Alexandria. He's one of the 10 best doctors in the United States for breast cancer surgery. And we have them right here in Northern Virginia. So, hello. We're blessed to even have him here. So I thought I was going to go see him, and then it was going to be like, you're going to have surgery next week or in a few days, because that's actually how it happened with my sister. And it wasn't like that. It was more like, okay, now you need to go talk to the plastic surgeon and see when she's available, and then I'm available, and then we'll connect. And it was like, I find out January 7th, and he told me my surgery was February 14th. Okay, February 14th. It was a month of thinking, a month of, for me, I'd rather they tell me, hey, you need surgery and it's tomorrow. So it just doesn't give you time to think. It's just like, and then you're like in surgery. It gave me time to think. And I will see this surgery as oh my goodness, as my torture. And I could see myself, and it's ridiculous, but I was taking a shower and I could see like how far Jesus had to pick up his cross and walk all that way with the cross. And he was exhausted when he got there. And guess what? It wasn't over. Now I'm going to put 3 humongous nails, one in each hand and in your feet, and hang you. And it's very emotional because that's what I felt. I felt surgery was me getting to the top and then getting crucified. And I didn't want to go through it, you know? And I remember Jesus, how he went up to the garden, Olive Garden, and he begged his father to please take that from him, right? We all know the end. So he couldn't get away from it. He wanted to give us such a gift that he went through it. So I would beg God, like, oh, geez, if there's a way, like, that you could get me out of this. Like, I do not want to go through surgery. I do not want to do this to my body. And I will look down. Of course, I'm in the shower. Like, I do not want to go through this. I don't want to lose who I am, what I look like. And it was just bad, you know, knowing that you're going to go to get crucified. I really thought I was going to get crucified. And I kind of did, in a sense. And it's a lot of days thinking, how am I going to be able to live through all this? And when I wake up, will I be in pain? I didn't know. Nobody knows. And they lie to you because, of course, they're not going to tell you you're going to be in excruciating pain when you wake up. Otherwise, no one will do it. They will run the other way around, right? So I woke up and I knew I was in pain. I was in pain. And I've been in pain today is March 15, 16. I don't even know what day I'm living. And it's been a month. That I do know. It's been a month and I'm still in pain. And I had complications, you know. They had to stick a humongous needle in my breasts and take some drainage out because they already took the drains out and the liquid was still forming. So they had to do that, and that's why I was in pain. And you know, it is what it is. It is what you want to make it out of it. So going to surgery, I thought that was just what my mind and my body thought, that I was walking through. I was going to go walk to the surgery room, and there was going to be my cross, and they were going to tell me, hop aboard. You need to be crucified now. And it felt like I was crucified. But there's one thing I never let go of. With all of this thing, it was God. Was I mad at Jesus? Someone told me once, you could be mad at Jesus, he could take it. I thought it was funny they told me that. How are you going to be mad with the one person, with the one holiness that could save you? Everything is in his hand. And I'm going to be upset at him? I'm going to be mad at him? I'm going to insult him? Or I'm going to be disrespectful to my Father, my Creator, because life did this to me? I mean, God doesn't give you illness. It's called the body. It's called the circle of life, you know? And there was no way I was going to get mad at God. Not today, no ever. If I ever get mad at God, it's because I don't need him at all in my life, and that is just something that's never going to happen. You could be disappointed with things that happen to you in life. You could be disappointed. You could not understand why they happen. You can never be mad at God. Anyway, if you're mad at God, that's your thing. I personally never get mad at God. No, I need him. I need him in my life. I need him to help me walk through things. So anyway, I'm going to record a few other experiences that I went through and then share them with you little by little. This was the big one, finding out, and then how my brain just kept thinking I was going to get crucified, and how those nails were going to go into me, and how I was going to be brutally abused physically, like, you know, they're going to go in there and just, you know, something that your body is not meant to go through. But I'll tell you something. A woman gives birth to a child. It's painful, and we make it through. A woman goes in and gets her breast tissue torn out of her, and the pain is so severe, and we still live through that. I think when God made the woman, he really truly created a very strong individual. Strong because the woman is part of the family. The woman is the one that brings life to the world. The woman is has an amazing body. That's why we need to respect it, and that's why we need to love it, and that's why we need to take care of it. So anyway, first video I make. The second one I'm gonna make. I'm actually gonna make it right now. So I want to share some other thoughts. So bye.